Is dealing with an absentee ballot battle. Bridgeport Mayor Joe Ganim needed hundreds of absentee ballots to swing the Democratic primary in his favor, and now the state is stepping in to investigate allegations of voter fraud.
And some are even calling for a new election. As Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland explains, the mayor is raising his own concerns.
A lawsuit filed Monday is asking a judge to throw out the results of the Democratic mayoral primary that saw Mayor Joe Ganim eke out a close victory. A victory that wouldn't have happened if not for hundreds of absentee ballots.
What has happened here in Bridgeport has woken a lot of people up.
Jameen Davis is the campaign manager for Marilyn Moore, the Bridgeport state senator who came oh so close to knocking off incumbent Joe Ganim in the Democratic primary 2 weeks ago. In fact, Moore had more votes cast at the polls, but the absentee ballots that overwhelmingly went in Ganim's favor by a 3-to-1 margin put the mayor on top.
This absentee ballot game that happens in Bridgeport really takes advantage of vulnerable people, right? So we have elderly people, we have disabled people who year after year are being manipulated.
A lawsuit filed yesterday is asking the primary results be thrown out, claiming Ganim supporters pushed residents to apply for absentee ballots even though they didn't qualify for them and brought ballots to them when they didn't ask for them. Ganim says it's Moore's camp that's playing politics.
It's clear to me, other than political operatives filing frivolous lawsuits, that the Moore campaign's in a tailspin.
The same day the lawsuit was filed, the State Elections Enforcement Commission voted to investigate, issuing 2 subpoenas, one to Bridgeport's town clerk and the other to a real estate company that owns 2 residential housing complexes where most of the absentee ballots came from. The lawsuit claims seniors at the Stratfield Apartments and the Clifford House were specifically targeted. But today, Ganim said he was made aware of another complaint that was filed, claiming Moore, while trying to get on the Working Families Party line this summer, signed for signatures that she didn't collect herself.
I think the candidate has to answer the questions. 1, did she take these signatures or not? 2, if not, why would she sign under oath, under penalties of perjury that she did? And 3, what is she going to do about it?
Asked about the state elections enforcement looking into all the allegations, Governor Ned Lamont had this to say.
I think if there were particular issues in Bridgeport, we got the right people down there. We'll get to the bottom of it, I hope, soon.
For now, Marilyn Moore is waging a write-in candidacy for the general election, but her campaign says they are looking for other options to see if they can get her on the general election ballot. With the mobile newsroom in Bridgeport, Matt McFarland, Channel 3. Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Matt. And one of the state's top Republicans is also weighing in on this and pointing out what's going on in Bridgeport. J.R. Romano, the chairman of the Connecticut Republican Party, said this.
He said, quote, "This can't be the first time absentee voter fraud occurred in our state. I'm asking for a federal audit of the 2018 election to ensure our election process is clean and fair." In that election, now Governor Ned Lamont beat Bob Stefanowski by just over 44,000 votes.